Y'all ready to learn about wolf spiders? All right, let's get into it. All right, so what you guys are looking at now is my wolf spider that goes by the name George. George is a giant wetland wolf spider, a female, but we go by the name George for him. His distinct differences between other spiders like the huntsman, jumping spider, or anything of that sort is going to be his eye layout. So his eyes will run vertical. They'll run straight back in two straight lines. So it'll be two continuous parallel lines going vertical. Unlike a normal spider or the huntsman, for example, it has two lines, but they're horizontal. Jumping spiders have 8 eyes, but they're in a circular formation. Wolf spiders will be in a vertical formation going straight back. He is giant wetland wolf spider, so he will be around like wetlands, pond areas, grasslands, marshes, swamps, areas of that sort, because he will use that for hunting because he's used to the humid environment. I'm going to move this so you can see him better because he's deciding to move now. So they don't build webs at all. They're more of a nocturnal hunter, so he mostly will hunt at night, but being in an enclosure with me, I really only feed him during the daytime. So he'll eat crickets, dubia roaches, basically anything. You can see how he moves. He's kind of quick, and this is him just prancing around. He kind of went into his hide back here. I'll open this up so you can see. You can see his little butt hanging out. That's what they normally like to do. They normally like to hide. They don't like sunlight too much. You will find them in your house in corners. They are a big spider. They are the second largest wolf spider. The first one's going to be a desert wolf spider. That one goes about 5 inches in leg span. He's about 3 to 4 inches in leg span. You can see his little legs poking out. So he is the second largest wolf spider in the world. He will eat like the crickets, dubia roaches, anything of that sort. They don't build webs. They just kind of sit still, wait for something to run past, and he'll eat it right away. Cool fact about wolf spiders is when you have like a flashlight and you're outside, you shine it in the grass. A lot of the time, this is a common thing for like people who are interested in spiders, but interesting thing is when you shine a flashlight in the grass and you see a bunch of like dew droplets, it looks like there's just water droplets everywhere. That's actually wolf spider eyes, because the wolf spider, the way their retina works is when you shine the light actually bounces off of their retina and comes back out. So what you're seeing is actually the wolf spider's retinas shining light back at you. So it's not dewdrops, it's actually going to be the wolf spider's eyes. He will live to about 1 to 3 years varying. Being a female, he may live up, I keep saying he and female, I know that sounds odd, but I just call them all boys because I'm not mating them or breeding spiders or anything. They will live for 2 to 3 years, with females living longer than males. The male lifespan is actually kind of sad because a male's purpose in the spider realm is to reproduce. Now the female is the one who lays the eggs, but the male's purpose is to reproduce and then basically die after. The female can have multiple partners with laying eggs. And interesting about female spiders, and my jumpers do this as well, is you can kind of call it like a spider's time of the month. So a spider will lay an egg sac, and I'll put a photo up here so you can see it. A spider will lay an egg sac even if it's infertile or fertile. It's kind of like, I guess, the human female version of that. They will have their month, their moment, and they will lay the eggs and they will see if they're fertile or not. If they're not fertile, then they will basically abandon them. And that's when I would normally take the egg sac out and kind of like dispose of it, because it's just infertile eggs. There's no babies or anything inside of that. They will lay, if they are fertile, they will lay about 100 to a couple hundred of babies. And I'll put a photo up here I found online of how the babies look on a wolf spider. They'll ride on the back of the wolf spider, and what'll happen is they will eventually hop off and go and hunt on their own. So they will stick around the mom spider until they're of age, or not so much spiderlings, and they'll be ready to go and hunt on their own. And some will stay around the mom, some will abandon and kind of go on their own path. He has his little water dish inside here. You can kind of see it in there. the moss, a hide there, and then we also got another hide right here, which is a little coconut hide. So he does like to hide a lot. I will probably go ahead and grab a cricket, and you guys can actually see what it looks like when he eats. Okay, so I have a cricket in this tube. I will drop the cricket. You can kind of see how fast a wolf spider is. I did feed him yesterday one cricket, but he's, or she, whatever you want to call him, George is a hungry spider, so he will definitely want to eat more. So we'll just drop the cricket in, 2 crickets. You can see how fast. He is so fast of a spider. When I had to rehome my huntsman spider, that made me sweat bullets, but you can see George, how he is just attacking that cricket. And there was 2 that dropped in there, but he only grabbed 1 for now. I'll just let you guys watch him for a bit. So wolf spiders and majority of spiders, what he will do is he doesn't have like teeth to chew. No spiders do, if I'm correct. No spiders have some form of teeth to chew. So what they use, look, he's trying to get the second one. They will use their fangs and they will inject venom. And so what that venom will do is that venom will actually liquefy the insides and the outside of that said insect. So that cricket will basically turn into a liquid from his venom, and he will just swallow the liquids. It's actually pretty interesting, pretty odd, but also kind of pretty interesting. This cricket should last him probably till tomorrow. You can see him tapping around, tapping his little feet, trying to feel for things. And you can see when he went into that enclosure, his butt was turned to us. So the way he hunts is not, he could do it by sight, but his main thing is by vibrations. When he feels that thump, or even a cricket walking across the floor, he will feel that vibration, and that's how he knows that a prey is actually close to him and ready to feed. So now he's going to be inside that little hide probably for the rest of the video. But yeah, that's what a giant wetland wolf spider would look like. Some facts about it. He will grow to about 3 to 4 inches. I think he's at his max already because that's when I got him. He hasn't molted since. You can also find giant wetland wolf spiders in everywhere in the world. They will be everywhere in the world, except obviously like Antarctica where it's freezing cold. I don't really know any spiders that are there, but you can find him there. And the main interesting thing about wolf spiders is going to be their speed, how fast he was, because you could see how fast out of a split second, and you already got the prey and you already ate it. So he's already going to have a good meal for the rest of the day. So yeah, that's some interesting facts about the giant wetland wolf spider. He's actually probably going to be my favorite spider. My first spider was a jumping spider named Diesel, who I still currently have. George would probably be my favorite. He's very interesting to watch, his speed, and everything he does. I'll attach some photos here of that egg sac again. You saw him running fast and attacking the prey. I'll add another little short clip here of another time that I fed him. But he's a great spider. He's a jerk because he kind of like scares me sometimes by how fast he is. But that's some interesting facts about giant wetland wolf spider being the second largest wolf spider, I believe. I know the desert wolf spider is the biggest wolf spider with a leg span up to 5 inches, which is pretty big. George, I believe, is 3 to 4. Obviously, I haven't measured him because he'd probably attack me. Their venom is very, very mild. They can cause some swelling, some irritation, inflammation. I know the huntsman spider is going to be a worse of a bite. It's not going to be one where you possibly get infected. I can't say for sure. I've never been bitten by a huntsman spider. I know the huntsman will be a lot worse, but the wolf spider, they're actually very good for your environment. You have them in your house, they're pest control. You see a big spider like that and you just want to, run away or, kill it or something. The best thing you can do is one, either leave it because it's going to clean up all the invader insects that are either eating wood or, that can actually harm you. He will eat all those. Or if you feel brave enough, you could pick them up with a container and then move them outside or, to the forest or somewhere else. They are very great spiders. They do come off as very aggressive, as you can see from the speed, and very intimidating by the size, but wolf spiders are probably one of the best spiders that you can have in your house. But other than that, that'll be it.